Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 4 of Batwoman. Last episode we had our universes, the Arrowverse's Victor Zsasz introduced. And I actually really enjoyed this version of him. I thought he was really interesting and really fun. I like the way the guy played him. Definitely an interesting, actually the most interesting part of the episode. Of course, Javicia Leslie's performance in this also a standout. Luke, obviously, Cameron Johnson doing fantastic work. Though my only issues and complaints with the episode last week was that it seemed to be juggling a bunch of different storylines, and it felt very jam-packed with them trying to rush into this Sophia plot. Introducing Sophia, introducing her relationship with Alice, and like expanding that with Sophie going to the Sophia's island as well, and then I don't know, that whole sequence and how Sophia apparently has been working with the Joker and has been working with Alice this entire time, even training her at one point. How did she go from that river to Mouse's house and then all of that and then somehow end up training with Sophia? I don't know. There's a lot of explanation that needs to be had, and I feel like they just kind of, I don't know. It kind of ran one of those kind of gambits that the CW kind of has when they're trying to like ramp up a lot of the give every character in the show something to do, and the only way they could do that with Alice and Sophie in that episode was to just speed us through, do a speed run, and catch us up to have Sophia in the plot. Of course, whatever Kate's going through right now, we got Sophia's involved in that. We know that she's apparently knows where Kate is. We learned that Kate was investigating some painting by the Joker for some reason. A lot of weird questions, and I feel like it really just needed to be spaced out. You know, get rid of some of the later filler episodes that I'm pretty sure we're definitely going to get in the later half of this, and just let it breathe. Have something else for these characters to do. That was the only downside to last episode, is that it just felt very clunky. All the bits outside of Luke and the team, and and Ryan dealing with Zsasz, all that stuff I liked. Everything away from the group, I just had some issues jiving with it. It didn't feel like it flowed naturally to me. But hopefully we'll see where this goes from here. I tried to do this earlier, but my station went out, so we're doing this now here with this. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Remember, full unedited reactions are on my Patreon, or you can become a member here on the channel to get access to those, whichever one's easier for you. That's if you're interested. But let's go ahead and go into this episode here, and here we go.
A new party drug just hit the streets.
Fear toxin. More scarecrow stuff.
Known as the False Face Society, Snakebite.
Snakebite. So we're getting more info on this new snakebite drug.
So more fang for your buck. This trippy 2-for-1 is part psychedelic mushroom oil.
It's a pretty dope logo.
Feeling rattled.
Are you real?
Who sold you this stuff?
Sorry, can't give up the plug.
Oh, what the fuck?
I will ask you this just one more time.
Oh. I'm digging the mask.
I'm actually gonna run a move, right?
You ruined my new paint job?
Oh. I'm liking the new paint.
What was that?
Some after effects of her gunshot, man.
There you got a little dent.
Ooh, like it's evoking this Adam West vibe to me, like the collars. I like it.
Who's your boss? I will find the head of the snake, and I will cut it off. You set this off?
My brother left for school and never showed up. He's been gone for.
Oh.
Do you care about women?
That was so goddamn cheesy, but it was still kind of cute. Do you care, Batwoman? Children's dialogue, man.
Intelligence suggesting that my daughter, Kate Kane, is alive. I am personally offering $1 million cash reward to anyone who can provide information into who took her or how that happened.
Sylvie just told us that Kate is alive on an island in the Mediterranean.
Yeah. And the person who told Sophie that Kate's alive is named Alice. We are playing a game of telephone with a bunch of homicidal women.
Or Alice is telling the truth, and Kate...
That's the first thing Mary said this season that I can remember that I actually agree with.
Alice can't get my hopes up, because I never lost hope to begin with.
Ooh. God, I love
Where
you,
are
Luke.
going?
We've got ourselves a bat mission. Black, male, foster kid, juvie. Oh, wait. I once lived in the neighborhood he's from, Wayside Heights.
I'm Ryan. I'm 12. My favorite animal is the snow leopard.
The boy who isn't there, Ghost Kid.
Last foster parent said I watched too much TV.
Did your last foster mama tell you that you talk too damn much?
Well, we're checking out his route. Field trip? I'll drive.
The Batmobile?
Eh.
I actually love vintage vans.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to take a selfie in my living room, for instance. Oh my god.
Wait,
You like live here. Okay, hold up.
Hero Galaxy Comics.
Give me a sec.
Green Lantern Corps. Ghost Kid.
Garbage.
Commandy.
Around here, I'm known as
Looney
the
Tunes.
neighborhood candy lady. Jelly Bean, I got a minivan full of comic books. I was just about to donate them, but maybe you might want to pick through them first.
Depends. What's he all got?
Too many.
why are we here?
Kevin was grabbed from here to be brainwashed and sold into a gang.
I want to read more of those comic titles.
Damn thing happened to me.
Damn.
Allow me to remind you what happened less than 48 hours ago.
Expository dialogue for anybody that missed last episode.
I'm sure you'll find Kate the safe, regimented, by the books way. $1 million reward is sure to get the woman who owns an island to spill the beans. Stop. What do we need to do? Find a guy named Ocean.
Ocean.
And I need some more milk for my tea.
They gonna be roommates now? She not gonna like live in the sewer anymore? I'm down for that. That'd be a fun little sitcom.
I'm gonna help you find your new family. One who appreciates you, one who sees you for your true potential.
Someone will come for me and kick your ass.
Like, what gang does she work for? And that's what I want to know.
Someone will notice I'm missing.
Wouldn't that be a nice change of pace?
What a little friend you made.
Good morning, sweetie. Still no inquiries.
I mean, she could just lie and not tell her anything either, too.
Stalked the Joker last night. It's all over the news. You're not.
What are you doing?
What the fuck? Somebody came looking for her.
Looking for this girl last seen a couple weeks ago. Got a lot of people worried.
Aww. Headbutt! Headbutt the window!
What does the little girl look like?
She's 13. Fair skin, blue eyes, hair. She was last seen wearing a necklace with a red stone.
Oh my
Beth?
gosh, that-
Beth. Holy shit, it's
I
Beth.
will definitely keep my eyes peeled.
Man, isn't that just extra insult to injury? that's the person that they were looking for, not her. And then that same person later kills her family. Or, well, not directly, but her gang kills her family. She doesn't even know that it was Beth then that they were looking for, was it?
The search team was looking for a 13-year-old white girl wearing a red stone necklace.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mary. I'm fucking putting that together now.
That girl was Beth Kane.
That cut.
You mind?
Yo, Sophie, it's Luke Fox.
I can't be seen working with you.
Totally understand.
Ha!
What the hell?
I didn't order takeout, but I'll take you out.
No, 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 you. Oh, why'd I have like a sudden urge to like throw up right there? No, you don't you don't hurt Luke.
Finding Beth. She collected every piece of documentation having to do with the search, including logs of who searched
Talk
where.
to somebody about your bullet wound. I hate that shit in movies and TV shows.
She never stopped looking for me either.
What the fuck? Did she get caught on purpose?
Too? That's what she thinks. Wait, aren't you gonna suit up?
No, she needs to see my face.
Well, how can I help?
You can clear out my bedroom, which you're currently using as your walk-in closet.
Go get Kevin back. Roomy.
Alice,
Oh,
put the gun
Mary.
down.
Soph and I have been tasked by Sophia to find a man, and once we do and I kill him, we get Kate back.
Wait, what? You never said anything about killing him.
Didn't I?
There's been 100 tips since the announcement, but the one on Wayside sounds half legit. I'll swing by,
Wayside?
check it out, let you know what I find.
So should I stay? Or...
We can use your help.
So is Jacob coming over here?
15, male, African American, last seen with you. I have seen him, and he's found a family who loves him. Get her inside.
Not gonna do anything about the van?
How exactly am I supposed to find a guy with no last name on a laptop?
Do you have anything with actual calories in here?
There's rat poison under the sink.
Look, I appreciate that the crows can get past most encryption fields, but that is
This could be a sitcom that I would watch. Just those two trying to live together.
You can see for yourself. It's a dead end.
Wait, what is...
Behold, the only carbs in this hellhole. I guess?
I'm good.
Tell me you recorded 90 Day Fiancé.
I want to find your dad and see if his lead amounted to anything.
Can you pick me up a six-pack when you're out?
Please, I need it. Now, I'm not some, like, gang underling or anything like that. I'm not, no expert in organized crime, but if they're trafficking kids to recruit them for gangs and an adult shows up and you take an adult, I would imagine they would end up in a dumpster somewhere, not also hostage. Hell yeah. Oh ho ho! Oh, that hit. That hit. Sounded real. Black Mask crew? Maybe? Now it's hidden behind a mask. Oh, god damn it.
Let's go earn you your mask.
What the fuck is that one?
Yo, Kevin.
A fucking baby with a beard.
Candy lady says you're right. Proof. to the Crow.
Oh, that's not a crow. That's the Crow. This is give me some Breaking Bad flashbacks. False Face Society. Holy shit.
He didn't.
Thank God for flimsy chairs. I gotta say, the hand-to-hand like combat in this season so far has been pretty good.
Put the gun down.
You do this, and you throw your entire life away.
You don't know anything about me.
Kevin. Wait. And I know that if you pull that trigger, you'll become exactly what the Candy Lady says you are. Invisible.
Did you know he was here?
Easy. I looked.
A little bit of character growth. Jacob didn't just immediately try to murder her.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but Batwoman hadn't been there, I probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah. It's a nice overhead shot. Tell somebody about the fucking bullet wound. Yeah, totally looks better. It's definitely healing. It's been how many days? Jesus Christ.
Totally stealing this jacket.
Doctor.
So you're already raiding my closet.
Sorry, doctor.
I was looking for
Ocean.
What the hell was that?
in you I found.
Suppressed memories?
I think I've always known.
Okay. Like, what was I saying in the beginning? Actually, maybe I wasn't. I don't even remember what I was saying in the beginning. About down episodes and stuff like that. Was that in this cut? I don't remember. Because this one, I actually really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was really strong. Of course, it's got some downbeats and some weird writing and some filler bits in there with Mary and... well, I wouldn't necessarily call it filler, just... There's the typical expository conversations, obviously. But actually, I really enjoyed this episode. It felt way more even than the last one. The little bit of a fight scene that we got was really interesting. I like the kind of glimpses into Ryan's past and some of these parallels. Also, further threading Alice into Ryan's backstory even more. The suit it still has a little bit of a problem that like it just looks like in some shots it still looks a little weird. I guess doesn't fit properly, or maybe it's just the new fabric doesn't like, I don't know. In some shots it still looks a little weird, but overall I think it's growing on me. And I really am digging Ryan's like persona, the way she approaches being Batwoman as well as being Ryan, and balancing those, knowing which side of the coin she needs to use at any given moment. Like, I love the investigative portion of it, of her like retracing her steps, her going to confront the Candy Lady herself, and then how she puts on the suit when she actually goes to find Kevin, and just how she like negotiates that situation and de-escalates it. And I like that we actually have some recognition and a little bit of, even though it's because of course we just had the revelation here recently for Jacob that Batwoman was Kate, that it makes a logical leap, even though we don't see all the pieces there, that he's just like, oh, this Batwoman's not Kate. I had a problem with Batwoman before, but now that I know Batwoman was Kate, now this Batwoman's not Kate, but is Batwoman. I'm not going to like try to blow her brains out, because that was his train of thought before. So it is like he went from one extreme to being more okay with this new Batwoman than I thought he would be. But he finally has some fucking growth. Because Jacob Kane has been frustrating me for quite some time with his position in that, and I think they had planned for a longer, smoother transition for their relationship to build had Ruby Rose not like abandoned ship. But it seems like a big 180 from how he was before, even though he got that revelation before. And it's not like Kate hasn't saved him either. So I don't know. It's whatever. I did like it. I like that. I at least like that even though we skipped a couple of steps, I'm glad that Jacob is off of this stupid murder boner that he's got for killing Batwoman. Even if it took a sharp turn. Am I the only one who wants a fucking sitcom with Sophie and Alice just being roommates and talking about roommate shit, and with Alice just being the wacky, zany roommate who's like a little weird and possibly homicidal, with the straight edge Sophie who's like by the books, trying to have a normal life, do her job, help people, and then you just have your murderer roommate hanging out. Where's the milk? I need it. Again, some solid scenes with Luke. I'm curious where this backstory with Alice and this revelation of this ocean guy who's come out of nowhere. Is this going to be like maybe a new romantic fling character for her to give her some like push and pull with somebody else with this forgotten memory, I guess she's suppressed up to this point. I did think it was a little convenient that I don't remember her name. Ryan's ex was the one that mugged them in the little lab there, trying to like steal from that. So like, what's she been up to? Why'd they have a falling out? Because again, another critique is like, if you've been broken up for that long a time and just text you out of the blue, and then you ghost them, and then you're like lying about it, and then you're just like, all right, pinky promise. Like, just because the Candle Lady got caught. I'm curious of what the fallout was over, because it just seems like a quick and easy, heartwarming resolution without having all the in-between bits. Again, I mean, there's problems in the episode, clearly, but I still like this episode a lot better than, like, as a whole, than the last episode, because I think the Ryan plot, the Jacob plot, the Alice and Sophie plot, everything in that felt more balanced and even, and at least better paced than last episode, where I only really gravitated towards the Zaz, Luke, Mary, and Ryan bits, while everything else just felt like really scatterbrained. So this was a much more coherent episode, I think, and I enjoyed it. A little bit of a glimpse more into Ryan's backstory, a little more Ryan focused, which I really liked as well. So good episode, liked it. So guys, what did you all think of this episode? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Remember, full unedited reactions are available on Patreon, or if you become a YouTube member here, whichever one you would like to do. If you're interested in that, it just helps support the channel. But otherwise, other ways you can support the channel is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will catch you guys probably tomorrow with Black Lightning. Otherwise, next week with Batwoman. Take care, everybody.